viewers out there, you're welcome to Sports Orbit. My name is Akwa Chosan. This man is also in studio with me. Also welcome to Sports Orbit. Alright, we'll look at
Leadership
the
TV.
African Football League, where during the weekend, Enyimba and Wydad Casablanca played in the first leg of that competition in Uyo, and it was Wydad Casablanca who won that encounter, winning 1-0 in Uyo. But ahead of the return leg, Finidi, coach of Enyimba, Finidi George, said that he believes that in the return leg that his team have what it takes to overturn that result when they take on Casablanca in Morocco. But when you look at this match, you look at a team that can defeat the North African team here in Nigeria, and going to Morocco, it's going to be a very difficult one.
Yeah, I 100% agree with you. And from the experience of the past, we have not seen Nigerian teams after going to another African and get a better result. So, well, in as much as there's nothing is possible in the game of football, until there's a football, you can't see it is over until the final whistle. So they still have another 9 minutes. But they have every chance that they won't complete the sport and the game is by one track, no background. And then going away and knowing what they
Leadership
knowing
TV
what
for
they
God
North Africa
and country.
apart from the action on the field, the activity game, subjected to all manners of people. So I doubt, if the judge is speaking from the bottom of his mind, believing that he has a team to beat the Wydad Casablanca away to Morocco. Well, I doubt it, but I wish him good luck. But if you're in a game, you can't see it is over, but you still need to ginger your players. But one thing I noticed about this Enyimba, with all due respect, Enyimba managed to win the league last season. In the CAF Champions League, they didn't even go anywhere. In the first round of the preliminary round, they were sent packing, and then now had another opportunity back on them again to remain in the country.
Exactly.
And the first leg again, they suffered another defeat at home. So I don't want to blame the issues at Enyimba on the management. But I think the former Super Eagles captain Kanu needs to do much. In as much as it's not the technique, it's not the coach. A lot in the game of football, a lot depend on you as the managers of the club, as administratively. Maybe something is missing within the administratively. I don't really know, but I'm not confused. Even in the domestic league, I'm not confused with the performance of anybody so far. So we know how it always play. Sometimes in this side of our country, once you lost your job, there's all manners of tricks just to ensure that they frustrated their successor from succeeding. I'm not attributing either the previous occupants of that job. Explain any tricky or smart one on the Enyimba, but I believe Kanu Nwako, with his experience and being he has a name to protect, so he needs to do more. Because if Enyimba continue to go the way they are going, obviously it will spell doom for Kanu and who he is in the game of football.
All right, to some NPFL news now. Another man who is worried about the fortunes of his team is Fatai Osho, who coach of Aqua United, who in their last match against 3SC also he ended in a 0-0 draw. Aqua United are yet to win a game since this new season started, and the coach is really worried because Aqua United, who we will consider as one of the top teams in the MPFL, are yet to record any victory since this new season started.
Yeah, he has to worry if you play 4 match and in the new season you are yet to record the one, but you play 2 matches and play 2 at home, and yes, still get a win, and you are not just manage anyhow club. Just like say Aqua United has been to protect the former league champion, and obviously it will not be. He has to show concern because it will depend on him. And if he continues that way, maybe his job is at stake. So I don't think the management of Aqua United and even the state government, the club owned by the state government, will hold their hands watching him to drag the club down. So he has a lot to do, and a lot depend on him as the manager of the club, as the coach, to turn things around. But after 4 matches and you're yet to record a win, I think his job is online, and he need to work hard to protect his job.
All right, we'll look at some NPFL results. If we have them, we will look at the results quickly. All right, while we await that, we move ahead for the Super Falcons. Their camp has opened in Addis Ababa, Ethiopia, as Nigeria battles. Sorry, yeah, in Ethiopia as Nigeria battles Ethiopia. The likes of Asisat Oshoala, Michelle Alozie, Chiamaka Nadozie, and other invited players were expected to arrive at Addis Ababa ahead of their Paris 2024 Games qualifier on Wednesday. The NFF said that the players were all expected to arrive yesterday to begin preparations, but a media officer of the NFF said Super Falcons manager Randy Waldron will travel straight from the US base to the camp, just as all the Euro based stars will jet to the East African country from their bases also. Well, that match is on Wednesday, if I'm not mistaken. And we expect that, and today is Monday already. So even if they come in today, it means they just have 1 day to train.
1 day to train
for an Olympic qualifier.
Yes, for an Olympic qualifier, and well, according to NFF media director, that the foreign-based players will fly directly to the camp to Ethiopia along with the coach, and this is something just like we talked last week. Up to today, he called and Ron contract expire after the end of the World Cup, and up to today we have not heard anywhere.
Yes,
we have not heard anywhere that his contract has been renewed. I don't know on what agreement. That's some of the things is coming in now. So I don't, you know, sometimes the way people think that they own you are responsible to let Nigeria know what is happening in the national team. So if because Randy is being paid by the taxpayer money, as if you have renewed his contract, it will make it official. So, and if you are engaging on interim basis, make it official, not just play a smart one and ask, and I'm sure Randy will not be available for that match. But they just tell us that he's going to fly in. But let's say how it's going to be. And just like you say, we have to this Monday and up to today, if you have still explained the player to fly into the camp, well, maybe before we get the news, I mean, by now most of the players have returned to some camping in Ethiopia. But in as much as we still believe that no matter how, we have a team and we have a player that can any day, anytime be able to beat Ethiopia. Most of those players, I will saw them play at the weekend. And I also look at this at the timing of the match was very wrong. If you know the Olympic qualifier is not in the FIFA window, that is another issue. So Olympic is not in the FIFA window, although it's an FIFA organized competition in correlation with the IOC. But it's not always we only have club issues. Having a running back with the national team when it comes to Olympic game. And we see most of those players, particularly those that are playing in France, and they play at the weekend. So the earlier you can expect them in the camp will be today, tonight, or probably tomorrow.
Right, so some other stories now where Wilfred Ndidi and of Leicester and Karim Adeyemi of Borussia Dortmund have donated facilities to the new Luke Maracana Stadium in Ajegule, Lagos. Ndidi made this known in a post on his Instagram handle on Sunday, where he expressed joy to be a part of the journey of transforming the stadium, known for producing many stars who have gone ahead to present Nigeria at different levels. Some part of the facilities at the stadium include 96 fully air-conditioned beds, 24-hour power and solar backup, treated water supply, top-notch shower and changing rooms. In his post, he said, "I'm very proud to be part of this journey and very grateful to Nigeria for supporting my sports development." Also, the sports minister John Eno, the Abdul Wasiu Omogbolahan, that's the Oniri of Irulan, and the LG chairman Fatai Ayola of Ifelodun local government also toured the facilities donated by Ndidi and Karim. Well, good one for the players contributing, giving back to society, so to speak.
Yeah, we commend them. Congratulations to them, and then we commend them for their effort. It's always good to remember where you are coming from. And most, like it is rightly said, this will also play on that ground to get where to get to do. So it's always good to see players who are trying to give back to the society. Although we have seen, for instance, players like They're like Sadio Mane have turned his ability when he come to the city.
Exactly.
He has invested a whole lot of things to the city. So we all our own players, in as much as they're not, most of our players they may not be earning to what it is Mane is earning, but at least it's always good to get back to give it back to society. There's nothing wrong. It's like God have a reason for raising you from a community, and if God raised you from a community and God bless you, and you see as yourself at the top, try to provide that opportunity so that can open opportunities for many people to also come through the rank. So it is a good effort, and we urge them to sustain the moment and also do more, just like the way you see Sadio Mane doing the Senegal for the Senegal.
All right, to some other stories now where Nigerian forward Cyril Dresser says he's hoping to maintain his fine start to his Rangers career after scoring in an emphatic win against Hibernian on Saturday. The Light Blues trashed the visitors 4-0 at the Ibrox with Dresser scoring his side's fourth goal. And he said the manager wants us to play with energy and show it as well as to the fans. High pressing, play aggressively and forward, he told Rangers team. He said, we showed some bits of this today, but there's still a lot of growth left for us. I'm sure we'll do that, and we'll then be a team that is difficult to stop. Well, nice one for Dressers. I can't remember if this friend is, he was not part of the team.
That were
Invited as part of the players.
Yeah,
I don't think he wasn't.
He didn't play. He didn't play. He was in part. It's good. So we comment. You hope that he maintain his own setup. But one thing is that Super Eagles is full loaded with his striking partner. So for you to break into the Super Eagles attacking line, you need to do more. And it's good that he's trying to pick up the challenge and they will allow you to maintain the moment. It's also good for Nigeria, and that will keep more pressure and more headache for the coach or who to pick. So obviously, what we are lacking is the back line and the midfield. For the attacking forward, for you, if you're an attacking player anywhere you're playing, for you to break into the Super Eagles, you need to work hard.
All right, to some EPL news now, where Chelsea manager Mauricio Pochettino, of course, joked that the club's owners will have killed him if he didn't start two players against Arsenal, particularly talking about Moses Caicedo and Enzo Fernandez, who both cost £222 million in that one. He said it's crazy for players to come back from South America on Wednesday and play on Saturday, but if I say, okay, I'm going to give them a rest, you, the media, will kill me for sure if they don't play, and the owner also. Of course, we saw that match at the weekend, which many consider Chelsea's best game in a long while, but how they were able to blow away a 2-0 lead is still something that many are still surprised about.
Yeah, too many are too surprised about it. Or even up to today, when on the social media, a whole lot of things between Arsenal fans and Chelsea fans are still debating over this match. Arsenal fans are claiming that Chelsea were lucky to have escaped defeat, while Chelsea fans are also claiming that well, you should thank your God that you come back from a 2-goal down, and also for Chelsea fans, they not blame you, they blame Shanshia. If I've given that shit goal, exactly. Arsenal would have anyway coming back to make it think that but obviously, in France, I give it to Chelsea.
Yeah.
Chelsea were fantastic that day.
Nobody expected that game.
I didn't expect that game from Chelsea. I was shocked to see Chelsea taking the lead, and then before you know, double the lead at the early stage of the second half. And I didn't expect Arsenal to come back into that game.
Exactly.
But it's all boiled down to some of these neglects that happen in the matches. And I don't know, just like say how Chelsea blew that 2-goal. You know? And if Chelsea would have won that match, it would have been a serious morale boosting for Chelsea going forward.
Yes.
But for them to allow Arsenal to come back into that game and help them to and share the point is something else. And if you look at what this Pochettino has said, one may look at it and joke that you see that a joke. To me, in my view, I don't know whether you see to that level, you see to this that. To my view, he has opened up on certain things that happened in Chelsea camp. You know, there's no anybody you ask, either you're a fan or either you're an analyst or you believe that Chelsea has a squad to compete at any level. Even during the eras of Potters, Frank Lampard, all these two that came and failed, Chelsea has a squad. But one thing that some of us would blame that Potter was not fit enough, was not he's not in that high caliber to handle Chelsea, the same thing of Lampard. But we forget to ask what is seriously the issues at Chelsea. When Pochettino come, we all of us say that okay, Pochettino is not the right man. If Potter fail, Lampard fail, we believe that Pochettino has the pedigree, has all the stake to manage Chelsea. But since you can also see that Pochettino is also struggling, so it is not absolutely Lampard's fault nor Potter's fault. It's that something is missing or something is happening at the Potter. So to me, from that comment, I perceive that there's serious interference in the coaching, in the technical work of the Chelsea team. But for you to say that if I have not played 2 players, the owner would have killed me. It means there's a serious interference in how coach pick their players at Chelsea. And if you look, if you recall, most of those players that were bought during the Potter era and Lampard era were never the choice of the coach. It's always the choice of the owner who you want to bring in. So, and if the owner bring in and you as a coach, you have no choice than to play that player. Let that player fill into your plan, or you don't feel you must play that player to please the owner. And for me, that is the way I see it from that comment. This is what I do from that comment by Pochettino. It may look like a joke, but it's a serious comment.
Well, for Pochettino, I might agree, but for Lampard, I don't agree that he was interference because he was also at Everton, and we all know what happened in that one. So
Lampard was at Everton, but
Lampard,
you can't compare the material at Chelsea to the material at Lampard. So if Chelsea, if Lampard have the material I have at Chelsea, the same material at Everton, maybe he'd have succeeded.
No, but other coaches are still at Everton with those same materials, and Everton are still surviving. So for Lampard, clearly
they are not surviving. They are just starting. So
yeah, I agree. But for Lampard, I think the Chelsea job was clearly too big for him. Well, if we have some EPL results over the weekend, we'll look at it. Of course, Man City returned to winning ways after going back-to-back defeats, and if they had lost this one, it would have been the first time City will be going for 3 straight games without winning the Premier League in the last 7 years. But against the hard-fighting Brighton side, they were able to come up with a 2-1 victory in that one. Then for Liverpool in the Merseyside derby, also it was 2-0 against their arch-rivals Everton in that one. The match started slowly, seemed like it was going to end the draw, but 2 goals from Mo Salah ensured that Liverpool took all 3 points in that one. Then for United also made it 2 from wins against Sheffield United in that one also.
Yeah, just like you say, for let's from the Liverpool angle, and Salah once again proved that the reason why we can say that the club is insisting of not letting him go.
Yeah.
In as much as you look at Salah, that age is already catch up with him, but he proved that he still have a lot in his boots. And just like I say, he came to the rescue and delivered the two crucial goals for Liverpool and moved Liverpool up. And for Man City, in as much as some of us would have loved if Man City have suffered another defeat, maybe that would have brought on them. But unfortunately, they survived with it despite the hard fighting. Try to give them a tough job to do, and they succeeded in the job and survived the job. And that victory was a crucial one for them. If not that Arsenal strong and managed to get it draw, by now Man City will be at the top comfortably with some points ahead of other rivals. Although Tottenham still have a match to play, and if Tottenham succeed in beating, then obviously Tottenham will go to the top of the table ahead of Man City and Arsenal. Arsenal is currently join the league there, Man City. Although Man City is ahead, they better go different. So we congratulate Man City for bounce back to that winning. And for Newcastle, it was a fantastic.
Exactly. Just
like they score highest goal or the other 9 goal. And then here again another 4 goal against Crystal Palace side. That Crystal Palace is not a nonsense. It's not a minor team, but they succeeded in beating Crystal Palace just for 4 goals. So fantastic.
Same for Aston Villa, 4-1 over West Ham.
Also went crazy. 4 goals against West Ham side, against the Moye side that is not even just a minor team in the Premier League. So it was a fantastic victory, and just like you said earlier for Manchester United, it was a sweet one for Manchester United, and another way to pay homage to their legend who also passed.
Of course, the last EPL game for the week will be tonight. Tottenham versus Fulham. Tottenham playing at home, and one will fancy Tottenham to get all 3 points in that one, considering how they've been playing since.
So far.
With under this new coach, Tottenham, I think, have been very fantastic so far. So we'll keep an eye on that one. Tomorrow, hopefully, we'll give you a review of that and other sporting events as they happen. So we'll call it a day of today's edition of Sports Orbit. Sanifo, thank you for being in the studio today.
Thank you, Alpha.
All right, to come your way tomorrow once again. Do have a wonderful time. My name is Alpha Cho, and it's bye for now.
Thank you for watching. For sponsorship and advert placements, please contact 080886158. Last word, Leadership Podcast have the last